Hello guys, World War Z, brain surgery, extreme difficulty, playing solo. Yeah, if you guys have tried this mission solo, you'll say that the bots they're useless, and you'd be right, because I've tried so many strategies in this mission, and the bots they just die so quick. But I found a real good strategy, and it's better than my old strategy. When I look back at it now, I really wonder, how did I pass this mission with Exterminator before on Insane? The positioning is key with the bots. I've got two real great tips for positioning. If you're playing this with the bots,
machine gun is set.
I'm going to use this sentry turret, but forget about the catwalk. I used to stay on the catwalk, and the bots just get killed so fast up there. Down here now, I always used to save this turret, but I'm going to put this turret watching that gate, and that's where I'll fight. I'll keep the bots down there where that gate is. Sometimes you may, it may not be like this video where the bots, they didn't take a lot of damage. I've done it sometimes, but I pass it every time, this section. Yeah, if I've got a bot or two left with low health, I'll kill them, and when I open the gate they respawn again. I'm running the medic, and my perks is I get a stim every time I kill a special, and you rarely have to lift stim refills with that perk. It's an amazing perk.
Come look at this.
Just marking that refill so I remember if I get in trouble I can go down and collect that. I only have one stim, and I'm gonna hope to see a couple of gas bags or screamers. You really don't want to be up here with this sentry or with this stationary turret too long. I'm just going to try and kill as many as I can before they start getting close. Once they get close, I'm going to jump down, take the bots down. Yeah, and I feel that's the safest place for the bots. They grip together and they melee, and they just survive so much longer. And there comes a bull. This is the time to go. You see, I killed the bull. I got a stim again. I just got down in time. That bull was real bad timing there. But look at the way the bots stay together here. Anything gets close, they're all meleeing. I've tried this mission now a good few times, and these bots are amazing here in this location. This is a good tutorial. This isn't a lot of retries. When I switch this on, I'll be confident in passing this. This is a good tutorial. You can always feel, even with a good strategy, there can always be two bulls just at bad timing. But that's a real great strategy there. Positioning with the bots. The bots, they're not bad. They're amazing. If you can protect them, they're really good in most parts of the mission. I don't even know why I'm stealthing it here, because it always seems to go crazy here. If you've played this co-op, you know how many times that it really goes bad here in this. Trying to get the green golds out can really be tough at times. But I'm not no panic. I'm just gonna kill all the zombies behind the boards and hope that the bots do the job out the front. If the bots don't do the job, I'm going to open the barrier, I'm going to open the barrier, and I'm going to make a run for it. And I've got one ball outside. And the bots is helpful. And that's really good for this mission. I don't think any of them's been down yet, so they've got another extra 2 bars of health whenever an extra bar of health whenever they go down and get revived again.
Digging for treasure.
And I don't be afraid to give the bots medkits. But I was thinking that this is probably a bad idea, because the bots can get on in this journey here from this building to Green Gold's house. You're going to have to make it to Green Gold's house with at least 2 of the bots. And for me, that perk where you kill a special, it restores a stun pistol. That's the Trump medic perk, in my opinion. The amount of many games I don't even have to love stun refills. You'll always get an auto turret 90% of the time in this area. Maybe 100. I'm not sure if it's always there, but it's every time I play it. That auto turret is always in this location. This is the second tip now for positioning with the bots. I think there be a defense kit out that barrier where you can place that turret, but this is where you place the turret here. And this door out here, you don't be concerned with that door. I've got a voltage grid that normally be there whether it's upstairs or somewhere in the house. But anyone comes in that door, just let the auto turret. You can always stim and restock it. And if you have time, if all the barriers are safe, well, you can go then and check that door. But this hall, this is where you stay. Just like the screenshot on the video before you play the video. I've taken a screenshot on this hall. That's where you position with the bots. You can really keep that team of bots really safe. Those 2 bots always stay close together, and with the turret and anyone coming on that fire door that I'm really not checking the most, they can melee and the turrets can help. And when I play this co-op, a lot of people fight upstairs. I like to fight downstairs. Maybe if all 4 was upstairs it would be good, because you can take out the screamer. But it's bad news this, whenever there's at least 2 upstairs and 2 downstairs, it can really go bad. Yeah, and once it's clear, always break in and restore the barrier. Yeah, now I've got plenty of time, I can check on this. Shoot those zombies, make sure that they don't burn out the voltage grid.
Gringo?
I thought I was dead. Sit tight, Doc. Okay.
A little juice from the steam pistol.
They're gonna break through! We gotta cover the dock!
I think we got them all.
You don't always have to rush to save green gold as well.
I see a hazmat.
I don't care how many zombies be at that door. If you leave the last 10 seconds, you can always manage to protect green gold in the last 10 seconds. It's be wise to make sure the barriers are always clear or reduced before you actually go to save green gold.
Time to go, Doctor.
And there were no screamers that time, I don't know why.
What?
Unless someone had taken a shot early on, one of the bots.
Shit. Where are they?
But I wouldn't bother. Do not go outside to that screamer. If you can get a shot through the boards,
Fucking kidding me?
and make that screamer come to the house, that's even better. If not, just keep defending. The screamer will eventually move up to the boards. It may take a little bit longer, but do not leave that hall with those bots. Yeah, and none of the bots has taken damage. I was the only person that took damage there.
Lurker out.
And every special I'm killing them, restoring stun pistols.
Using the steam gun.
I've got the masking effect on my stun as well. Really vital. Great for bulls. Yeah, always get a med kit in this crate here. And the bots is in good shape. I'm opting not to give them a med kit, just in case things goes bad here. And the bots die. I've got stims. I can really rush through and collect all cases on my own here. There's going to be loads of lurkers. I'm always going to get stims. And there's a few stim refills outside. I know where all the lurker spawns is and these buildings. I'll not be short of stims. So I'll keep my medkit. I'm not going to give it to the bots yet.
Heading up these stairs.
Because if I get the 2 cases and go back to Green Gold's house, well, those bots will respawn there with 2 bars of health. So I'm just going to wait there, find another medkit. And no indicators to find briefcases anymore. It's really, you've got to search all the dark corners.
Alpha, I've got limited fuel here. Clock's ticking.
Best to search downstairs first.
Found it. Scratch one. Excellent. Keep looking for the other one.
Doc, grab whatever you need. This won't take long.
I'll be ready.
Now, I've seen a
little juice from the steam.
stim refill on the way in there. So I'm going to top up the bots here. I love this weapon, the sporting pack carbine. I used to like the ARC at the start, but the ARC runs out of ammo way too much. I want to give Ethan a stim here now. That stim always it seems to be there for me as well. I love the sporting pack carbine, much better than the ARC. The ARC was too much ammo. If you don't shoot a zombie in the head with the ARC, it could take 5 to 10 rounds.
Find that case.
And not with the carbine. 3 shots to the body can kill a zombie. And I found the med kit, so
What took you so long?
I'm able to heal up the team. That other perk where 25% chance of not depleting the med kit when you use it. Another trump perk as well for a medic. Yeah, I prefer that more than killing 15 zombies 90 seconds or 180 seconds. Every 3 minutes you kill 15 zombies, you can restore a medkit, 100% chance. There's just not every section of the mission has the opportunity to kill 15 zombies in quick succession. You'll get more medkits with that 25% chance of not depleting the medkit. Certain missions, if you're playing the Setting Sun, Tokyo or something like that, that would be a good perk then. Every 3 minutes that you kill 15 quick zombies, because defending that bus and defending the gates is just nothing. You're always killing 15 plus zombies. But for missions like these here, you're killing a lot of stragglers. Yeah, I'm just going to run, get the green gold here, but try and keep the bots safe, because they automatically spawn here. And now I've got a free medkit and everyone's good shape. And every time I do this helipad is so easy with good positioning and knowing what you're doing. I've never had a sentry stationary turret for this part of the mission before. It's not a problem keeping this down with the sporting pack carbine anyway. But this was great, getting this stationary turret. If you don't get that, well, the bots will help you shoot. It's really not a problem. You're just able to do it a lot quicker. You always shoot the base of the pyramid. You can always keep them down. And always look for those gas canisters to the right of the pyramid, attacking the chopper. And green gold's great. Always plays bait for the bull as well. You see, a normal gun here really can keep the pyramid down. It'll just take you longer to kill those zombies. Applying medkits here at this part of the mission, it can really screw your mission over as well. Now, I need ammo, but if you really don't need ammo, you've got to be quick in this helipad. If you're quick in this helipad, you can really make this so easy. I don't even know why I'm lifting this. I'll never even get on that turret. I never do.
Machine gun is incoming!
Get me ammo. Quickly get the last defense kit, and that's a great defense kit, a voltage grid here. It means I can spend more time at these two pyramids. You've got to get to work on these pyramids. And I'm at the wrong pyramids here. It's at the back with Dina. And forget about the guys that's got up. Make sure that the majority of the zombies don't get up. There's a voltage grid there. You just knock them down like that and move on.
Who's next?
Pyramid control. I've done this in a tips and tricks video. I've said before that it was easy mode, but it doesn't matter. Pyramid's a pyramid, and controlling them's all the same thing. Well, this is extreme mode now, and I'm doing the exact same thing again. I'm just going from pyramid to pyramid, and there's no zombies getting up here, and no one takes damage. You've played this here co-op at times. People, they really don't know what they're doing. If you get on the ball really quickly and keep those pyramids down, you don't have to stay there and kill them off. You just get on those pyramids super fast, as long as you've got ammo. And they're getting up. I'm not really worried about that. I'm just going to knock that pyramid down. I died for the chopper there, but I reckon I could go back and forth there for a long time, keeping those pyramids down until ammo run out. That's when the zombies would get up.
Look at him.
It's those three positional tips at the start in the compound. I believe I've played that so many times that that's the safest place where the bots take least damage. And defend the house, staying in that corridor with the bots, just going back and forth, helping them at the doors. And when it's clear, resealing the doors, opening and sealing the doors over again, and putting a turret downstairs. And not messing about in the helipad, just going from pyramid to pyramid, knocking them down, just slowing them down so that the chopper's ready.